And so most of the difference is that Sonoma County actually has two really good pushes of fog. Its proximity to the coastline is much more close than Napa over here. And what we have here in Sonoma County is we have two funnels of maritime influence. So we get the Petaluma Wind Gap, which is the point between Bodega Head or Bodega Bay and Tamales Bay.
Yep.
And this funnels in fog directly from the west. And then we have the San Pablo Bay, which connects most of the Bay Area and the inner part of the East Bay, so Berkeley, Emeryville, are connected with San Pablo Bay area, and that actually feeds fog from the south. So Petaluma here in kind of the south central area of Sonoma County is the first to see the fog generally, directly from the south, and again through the Petaluma Wind Gap. All of this area for Petaluma used to be dairy land, so it's really great for planting. Grapes love it because it's pre-fertilized soil. Russian River is really the second pocket that sees fog, and that's where it sinks in and really just kind of saturates. This is a little bit lower lying areas in terms of elevation. World-renowned Chardonnay and Pinot Noir from Russian River.
What's the frequency of the fogs?
So we're heading into the fog season.
Okay.
Generally speaking, from June through harvest, in the evenings we do see the fog bank, especially when the interior of California sees high temperatures.
Yep.
So once we see Bakersfield, you know, kind of from the armpit of California north, nobody wants to get stuck in Bakersfield, promise me. But all this interior valley, if you're driving I-5, and just rows and rows of main fields of grapes, that's all mechanized farming primarily. Big box, big market. So you're thinking Franzia, Carlos Rossi, that type of stuff. That's all Central California. When Central California gets into 90-degree weather, 100-degree weather, that actually pulls the fog marine layer in close to the coastline itself.
Okay.
And so that's those months during summer, we actually will have the blanket of fog in the evening, which is phenomenal. It gives us that maritime environment that grapes thrive in. So it's one of the main things, no matter where you are in the world. If you're in a world-renowned grape growing area, you typically are close to a body of water, which gives you that type of cool maritime fog influence. So that's kind of the general, that's what makes Sonoma County a little bit different. So as you guys watch the weather tonight, you might see we're seeing 90-degree weather right now, which is great summertime weather, but Sonoma County cools off quicker at night than Napa. The mountains that we just talked about, those 5 different ranges that split off, those create the wall and the barrier. They act like a catcher's mitt here, and they keep the fog from continuing west into Napa County itself. So Napa really just has to rely on San Pablo getting enough push to creep through Carneros and that back end way. So we actually have a little bit different, in winemaking they call it the diurnal dip. So it's your high temperature of the day and your low temperature of the day, and that we can see 50-degree swing and variation. And grapes that are a little bit more sensitive and harder to grow, like Pinot Noir, extremely finicky out in the vineyard, really thrive in that cooler nighttime environment because it's locking in the acidity. That fog cools things off. The acid structures are able to kind of rebound overnight. And so it offers a little bit even progression of ripening. And then overall, I think what you'll find as you taste your way today through some different wineries here in Sonoma County and in Healdsburg area is that the wines have a balance of acidity that's a little bit different from Napa. So a little bit softer side of wine making altogether, I think.